And welcome back to TNA. It is a night of tag team action. We're starting off with Briggs and Kemp here, already arguing as the match gets started here, trying to decide who's going to start the match first. Looks like Kemp has allowed Briggs to get the start against the Nemeth brothers. Nick, Nemeth, and of course his brother Ryan in the corner there. Oh, and Kemp has just tagged himself in. Tension already at play between these two. Oh, look at this. Briggs just shoved Kemp down to the mat. And is he leaving? Is he walking out? I think Briggs has just left Damon Kemp here in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Kemp trying to make the best of it. Starting off strong, attacking Nick Nemeth hard here at the onset with that German suplex, but now Nick has taken control. So, oh, that was a unusual mistake for Nick Nemeth. Kind of losing his footing on the ropes there and falling backwards gave Damon Kemp an opening here, who goes for another suplex, but the experienced Nemeth countering out of it, former TNA World Champ. But Briggs has been on the search to find a tag team partner for weeks. He's tried a bunch of different ones, every one of them in his eyes and JBL's eyes, who has been accompanying him to ringside a lot, as Nick Nemeth dives over the ropes and splashes down on Damon Kemp here. Ryan Nemeth looking on in the corner. Nice power bomb. Some power shown by Nick Nemeth there, picking up the larger Damon Kemp. But as JBL's been accompanying Josh Briggs out to the ring in his search for a tag team partner, every tag team partner in their estimation has let them down. They've ended up beating down their tag team partners at the end of the matches. Damon Kemp is really the only one that's stood up to Josh Briggs. We saw Duke Hudson in the aftermath of their tag team falling apart, finding some kinship with Andre Chase, former Chase U alumni, and they got a measure of revenge against Josh Briggs for, Duke Hudson was one of those many tag team partners that Briggs tried out, as we see Ryan Nemeth in with his signature headstand there. But Damon Kemp, the latest, as Ryan goes for a cover. Gets 2.5. Damon Kemp barely got the shoulder up in time. Nice spin move to get up to his feet real quick, though. Oh, but a famouser takes him right back down. Cover. Another 2 count. And the Nemeth brothers, I mean, it's pretty academic at this point. 2-on-1. World-class athletes here, but Damon Kemp still in this. Misses that shot, though. Countered by Ryan Nemeth, takes him down. So Damon Kemp, the latest partner in the everlasting search for the perfect tag team partner for Josh Briggs. I mean, I don't know why at this point he just doesn't go solo, become a singles wrestler, because obviously he has a problem working with people. But apparently Damon standing up for himself, he didn't like that. Damon tagged himself in at the onset of this match. Josh Briggs walked out. Not sure where that's going to go from here, but I'm sure it did not leave the best impression on Damon Kemp. And who knows if they will continue to tag. Maybe this is just a little misstep in their partnership. We shall see. But right now, Damon Kemp left to the Wolves, beating the Nemeth brothers in a 2-on-1 handicap match. No one to tag out to. And Damon Kemp, though, has held his own. He's had a few flurries here and there, but Nick Nemeth especially, very experienced, a veteran in the business, done it all, seen it all. With his brother by his side, I don't like Damon Kemp's chances here, but stranger things have happened, so we'll see what happens. But right now, oh, Damon Kemp, and literally in front of the referee, just takes the turnbuckle pad off and gets himself slammed into it, trying to take a shortcut. Does not work out well for him, unfortunately. Don't mean to laugh. I'm just, it's just ironic that he would take it off and then immediately get slammed into it. Just a straight punch to the face of Damon Kemp there in the corner, followed by that Russian leg sweep. Tag into Ryan. Now Ryan picks Kemp up and belly to back suplex takes the big man down. And he goes for no, he turns this one into a neck breaker. And Ryan's having a good time in the middle of the ring, dancing around. I don't know, even though it's a 2-on-1 contest, I don't know that if I was Ryan, I would take Damon Kemp lightly. He's an explosive wrestler. And he can hit you with a suplex out of nowhere. And look at that counter work right there. Up on the shoulders. Spins him around. Oh, but countered into a Hurricane Rana by Ryan Nemeth, who now stomps the arm and has taken back control for the Nemeth brothers. Working over that limb now is Ryan Nemeth. And that's smart. Take away the arm, take away that power, you take away the suplexes. Some nice strategy employed by the Nemeth brothers here. Oh, going for that ravishing Rick Rude-like neck breaker. Now tagging Big Brother in, maybe to finish the job. Sets him up, big super kick, takes Damon Kemp down, but he's too close to the rope, so Nemeth pulling him out. Goes for the cover. And it was academic at that point. Josh Briggs left Damon Kemp to the mercy of the Nemeths, and there was none shown. Ryan Nemeth feeling really good about this victory right now. But your winners here tonight, Nick and Ryan, the Nemeth brothers, getting the better of Damon Kemp. I don't know either, Nick. I don't know. All right. Going right into our next tag team contest. And we do have that TNA Tag Team Championship match in our main event here tonight. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But right now we have Ace Austin, Chris Bay, ABC, Bullet Club representatives. And they're fighting another Bullet Club team. There's been some back and forth between the various tag teams in Bullet Club of late in recent weeks. And now we're about to see from AEW, Austin and Colton Gunn, sons of the legendary Billy Gunn, and also part of Bullet Club Gold, making their appearance here to face ABC. And there they are. So it's Bullet Club versus Bullet Club in this tag team match here on TNA, our second contest of the night. And Chris Bay rushes in with that fake out elbow strike, takes down Colton. And so far, ABC on top of things in this match, representing TNA in this interpromotional and interfaction match. Goes for a cover, gets a 1.5. Colton gets the shoulder up. Makes it to his feet only to be sent into the turnbuckle. Smashing down on his face. Springboard into a poison Rana. Beautiful move by Chris Bay. Oh, but celebrates too soon and gets a forearm straight to the face. Takes him down. Misses the back fist though. And Chris Bay taking advantage as these two go back and forth. Chris Bay fighting off both brothers. Nice. Roll in X Factor. Goes for another cover. Gets a 2. Wearing down Colton Gunn in the early moments of this match. So both of these teams have been very successful. Both former World Tag Team Champions in their respective companies. ABC, former TNA Tag Team Champions. The Guns, former AEW Tag Team Champions. Both have represented the Bullet Club very well. And now this is just kind of a bragging rights type match. This is actually a rematch from several weeks ago on Collision, where these two teams faced. And the Guns were successful on that night. So if ABC is able to be successful here as Austin Gunn goes for a cover, doesn't even get a 1, then we could assume maybe we'll get a rubber match at some point. But ABC has to be successful in order for that to happen. If the Guns should win here tonight, I think they've proven that they are the more dominant tag team. But we'll see how this all plays out. Clearly, like I said, there have been matches between the Good Brothers and the Guns, the Good Brothers and ABC and the Guns. All the Bullet Club tag teams kind of been going at it. And it's always, you know, good to see competition within groups and factions and stuff. And obviously they're different chapters of the Bullet Club in different companies, different brands, and that's kind of the way the Bullet Club has always worked. So there's always going to be that competitive, professional, I won't say jealousy, but just, you know, competition. Tag into Colton. Chris Bay misses the springboard. Colton capitalizing. Sends him flying to the floor. And the Guns back in control of this match. Oh, takes Ace Austin off the apron as well. But Chris Bay with a quick forearm shot. Seizes control, returns the favor, throws Colton out to the floor now and follows him out with a dive off the top rope. Misses the elbow shot, but Ace Austin is there to make up for it. These two teams, they're completely different skill sets, different type of wrestlers, type of athletes, but fairly evenly matched. So Chris Bay and Ace Austin, far more agile, faster, like to fly a lot, whereas the Guns are more strikers, brawlers, somewhere in between. Not really technical wrestlers, not really straight out brawlers. They're just kind of somewhere in the middle of all of that, I guess you'd say. And I don't know how to classify them. They've learned from Billy Gunn, who fits into that very well also. But Billy Gunn's a big man, very strong. Could always rely on, but you know, at the same time, they're both agile as well. All four of these individuals Incredible wrestlers, incredible physiques, incredible skill sets, and really good tag teams. You don't become world tag team champions without being really good at your craft. Goes for the cover. Does Ace Austin put Austin Gunn in to break it up? And he gets a kick for it. Another cover. It's a 1.5. Colton gets the shoulder up. ABC getting a little frustrated, wanting to put the Guns away. Obviously, losing again to the Guns would be a blow to the ego of the former TNA Tag Team Champions. ABC lost those championships to Ricky Starks and Moose, who will defend them against Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly of the Undisputed Kingdom here tonight. Now we know that as Chris Bay ramps himself up here, or amps himself up, we know that the Syndicate and the Undisputed Kingdom, they've been having issues in NXT, TNA, AEW, all across the board, stemming from that Money in the Bank match over in WWE NXT Gauntlet match that Robert Roode was a part of. Robert Roode defeated Adam Cole as the last participant in that Gauntlet match to solidify his spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Adam Cole and the rest of Undisputed Kingdom took out Robert Roode, injuring him, putting him on the shelf, and therefore basically stealing his spot in Money in the Bank. Adam Cole was not awarded that spot, as I'm sure he hoped. But of course, that caused all kinds of problems between the Undisputed Kingdom and the Syndicate. So the Syndicate, TNA Tag Team Champions, here tonight. They issued the challenge. Undisputed Kingdom accepted last night on Dynamite. And now, in the main event here tonight, as Chris Bay hits a flatliner on Austin Gunn, sends him to the outside, follows out with a springboard corkscrew. Here tonight, we will have that tag team, that TNA Tag Team Championship match in our main event. But I do understand immediately following this match, we are going to hear from Mr. Kennedy. Austin Gunn is still on the floor, being counted out. Chris Bay falling up to the top of the rope. Gonna fly here, waiting for Austin Gunn to get up. Hits him with a double axe handle, takes him right back down, breaking the count. As ABC in full control here at the moment. So Mr. Kennedy actually was the last challenger for the TNA World Championship. Appearing against all odds a couple of weeks ago, unsuccessful. Joe Hendry still your TNA World Champion. Didn't sit too well with him, and we're going to hear all about it here tonight. As Austin Gunn now shifts control back to the Guns, but countered by Chris Bay with a knee to the gut, takes him down, picks him back up, and sends him to the ropes. Hits him with that fake out elbow strike once again. We do understand that we're going to be hearing some announcements from Tony Khan and AEW about All In that could potentially have implications for TNA as well. Not sure how that's going to play out. Been hearing rumors of talks about this year's All In, how it might feature a little bit more than just AEW stars. So we're going to have to see exactly what AEW has up their sleeves for this. Oh, Superman punch by Colton Gunn takes Ace Austin down. Almost snuck a victory in there. Colton sent to the floor. Oh, and Ace takes Austin Gunn off of the ring apron. Chris Bay sends Colton Gunn back in. Springboard kick misses, and Colton Gunn capitalizes, sending Ace Austin into the ropes, hits him with a hard punch, kip up, and Ace Austin retaliates with a knee strike to the face of Colton Gunn. Running leg drop by Ace Austin. And this match is just, this is a main event level tag team match right here. These two teams are putting it all on the line, leaving it all out in the ring. Belly to belly suplex overhead for Colton Gunn, followed by a stomp to the face by Ace Austin. And right now, ABC looking strong. Going for the double team here. Chris Bay sends him in, holds him up, and there is that flip over neck breaker. Goes for the cover. Austin Gunn in to break up the pin, saving the match for the Guns. But Chris Bay brings Ace Austin in again, and it looks like they're going to run it back one more time. Goes for the cover. This time Chris Bay hovers over to block Austin Gunn from coming in, and ABC successful. 1-1 on the scorecard for ABC and the Guns. Maybe we'll get to see a rubber match. Oh, wait. I believe that's Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Yeah, it has their names on the screen there as well. We've seen this before. They came out for the Guns match a while back. They've been just kind of stirring the pot between the Bullet Club teams for some reason. So interesting developments there. We're definitely going to follow up on the Bullet Club saga as it continues to unfold. But as promised, here is Mr. Kennedy making his way to the ring. Like we said 2 weeks ago, against all odds here on TNA, Joe Hendry defended successfully the TNA World Championship against that man, Mr. Kennedy. And he's not too happy about that. So let's see what he's got to say here tonight. He says, "Joe Hendry, you think you're done with Mr. Kennedy? That's not how this works, kid. In fact, I demand another shot at the TNA World title. And I won't stop until I get what I want and what I deserve." Wow. So definitely upset and demanding another shot at the TNA World title, but looks like he's not the only one that's got something to say, because Rob Van Dam is making his way to the ring as well. Finally back off of the injured shelf after that match, that hardcore match with Brant from the Syndicate. Now he says, "Kennedy, you don't deserve anything. You lost. So get to the back of the line. If anyone deserves a shot at the TNA World Championship, it's Mr. Extreme, Mr. TNA, Rob Van Dam." "Ha, that's a joke," Kennedy says. "Are you kidding me right now? The only thing you deserve is to be put out to pasture once and for all." Now he's mouthing with the fans. And he says, "I'm more than happy to be the one to do it. Rob says, if you think you can put me down, then face me one-on-one next week. Winner gets the title, the shot at the title. What do you say? And Kennedy says, you're on. So it looks like we have a #1 contenders match for the TNA World Championship. If we can confirm that and make it official by the powers that be here at TNA, between Rob Van Dam and Mr. Kennedy, that could be one heck of a match. But right now, accompanied by Adam Cole, we've got Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong of the Undisputed Kingdom making their way to the ring for our main event, as the TNA World Tag Team titles are about to be on the line. Undisputed Kingdom awaiting their opponents. And accompanied by Brant Fowler, here are Moose and Ricky Starks, your TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Syndicate. One of the strongest factions in wrestling right now, floating between all the brands, consisting of superstars from all the brands. But it's all about that right now, the TNA World Tag Team Championships. Once again, the challenge issued by Ricky Starks and Moose on NXT this week, accepted by Adam Cole on behalf of the rest of Undisputed Kingdom on Dynamite. And now here we are on TNA with the titles about to be defended. And talk about experience. If you're talking about just collectively as far as the Undisputed Kingdom in teaming up together, they definitely have the edge. Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong have definitely formed this version of the Undisputed Kingdom's tag team in NXT days. They've teamed up many times together, so they have a bit of an experience edge. But Moose and Ricky Starks have been making waves, both individually and together. So far, I mean, their reign has been short, but they've been pretty impressive champions, so we'll see what happens. This is going to be a really good match. And Roderick Strong hits a clothesline on Moose. He barely feels it. He did take him down with that second one, so props to Roderick Strong for taking Moose off his feet. But we are underway here with this title match to close out TNA. Ricky Starks sees his first action in the match. Double team, attacking the back, ironically, of Roderick Strong, who's known as the Messiah, the Backbreaker. Roderick Strong with a elbow shot to the gut of Ricky Starks, sends him flying to the outside. We see Adam Cole and Brant Fowler at ringside. Kyle O'Reilly gets the tag in. He awaits Ricky Starks' return to the ring and catches him as soon as he does, but Ricky Starks brushes it off, sends O'Reilly into the ropes, counter, and O'Reilly already starting to attack the limbs. That's what you got to watch out for if you're Ricky Starks. You got to watch out for the martial arts background of Kyle O'Reilly. You got to watch out for the speed and the explosivity of Roderick Strong. That man hits hard and hits fast, and will tear your back up, and it looks like he's trying to do that right now with that double arm suplex into a backbreaker. Tags in Kyle, and Kyle immediately going to the legs. Oh man, stomping down on the knees of Ricky Starks. And aside from the very beginning with Moose exhibiting his power and taking that clothesline, the Undisputed Kingdom have been in complete control. Gets a 1 3/4 there that time. Undisputed Kingdom doing a really good job of cutting off the ring, keeping Ricky Starks in their corner. Like I said, they've been doing this for a minute. Double team, double shoulder block takes Starks down. Referee admonishing Moose on the apron there. Now Roderick Strong attacking the arm of Ricky Starks. Just attacking every body part. Just as he was about to get the tag to Moose, Roderick Strong wickedly stomped the ankle and then crashed down on the knees just like Kyle O'Reilly had done earlier. Just a well-oiled machine are the Undisputed Kingdom. But Ricky Starks and Moose just really need one good opening, and they just got it. And look, Moose is flying. Oh my God. I would not want to see that big man coming to crash down on me. Goes for a drop kick, misses. Kyle misses his kick too, but now hitting Moose with the chops and the kicks. Oh, but eats a pump kick to the face. And just like that, Moose with a big power bomb, slamming Kyle O'Reilly down, tagging Ricky Starks back in. And the Syndicate now in control. Ricky Starks made a name for himself. Oh, goes for a pin, does Kyle O'Reilly. Double arm suplex into the bridge. Ricky Starks really splashing onto the scene in AEW. Then disappeared for a while, showed up in NXT. Now he's here in TNA and kind of floating through as Kyle goes for a cover. But he's been very successful, and especially since joining the Syndicate. He's kind of the spokesperson for the group, even though Robert Roode is technically the leader. Oh, Ricky Starks counters that dive by Kyle right in front of Adam Cole. Now Roderick Strong with a big belly-to-back suplex on the floor. Oh, but Kyle O'Reilly attacking Brant Fowler and admiring his own good looks. That's Kyle for you. Just getting in the head of the Syndicate with that move and outsmarting them a little bit, having a little bit of fun. Just kind of funny because that's exactly what Ricky Starks would do too. So that's I'd love to see these two go at it one-on-one. Ricky with a tornado DDT out of the corner. Goes down for the cover. Roderick in for the breakup. Oh, but is he going for it? He was going for the Rochambeau, I think. And Kyle scoots out the back out of desperation with a flurry of attacks, then gets the tag into Roddy, who just ate a pump kick, much like Kyle earlier in the match. Big bear hug now on Roderick Strong. Wearing him out. Oh, but he's trying to fight out of it. Elbow shots to the side of the head. Oh, bell clap. Both of them just missed wildly on that exchange, but a couple of jumping knee strikes, a signature move of Roddy's, took Moose down. Moose staggering now. But Moose definitely with the power advantage. Oh, Roddy out the back though. And another jumping knee strike. That knee strike is somewhat of Moose's kryptonite here in this match. And somehow the Undisputed Kingdom has found themselves back in control just like that. They just... I've said this in previous matches, recently actually, but they just seem to have their number here tonight. It's hard to rebound when a team or an individual has your number. They just seem to be in your head and know exactly what you're going to do. But the distraction from Brant on the outside there cost Roddy, gave the temporary advantage to Ricky Starks here. Once again, Roddy fighting out of this submission hold and does so successfully. And there's that knee strike again. Goes for a cover. 2 count. Before Ricky rolls the shoulder up. Oh, and Brandt again getting involved, paying dividends for the Syndicate here tonight. Doing everything he can to make sure that the tag titles do not leave the waists of Moose and Ricky Starks as Ricky goes for a cover. Out before the count starts is Roddy. But it's like when that happens, when they have your number, you either gotta like go call an audible and change up your strategy completely, or you just have to pull out some kind of trick or something. And maybe that was it. But it just seems like no matter what Moose and Ricky Starks do, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong are finding the answer for it. It looked like Ricky Starks had switched the momentum with that neck breaker, but then he found himself clotheslined over the top rope and on the outside, and now in the control of, well, as soon as I say that, oh, but Kyle countering once again, not allowing Ricky Starks to pull off that move. But this could be the key for the Syndicate. Brandt keeps interfering and distracting the Undisputed Kingdom, allowing Moose and Ricky Starks to get back in this. But it's only for a moment. And again, they seem to have an answer for everything they pull. Dragon suplex takes Starks down. Now into the corner of the Undisputed Kingdom as this tag team championship match is... Oh, wait, are they going for the high and low here? Yes, they are, and they've nailed it. Moose getting back up on the apron. He was knocked down. He just got knocked back down again. Roddy down for the cover. Titles on the line. Moose in. Too late. We have new tag team champions. Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly have just defeated Moose and Ricky Starks of the Syndicate. And the TNA Tag Team titles are going to AEW. What does that mean for the future of the TNA Tag Team Championships, and how is that going to affect this feud between the Syndicate and the Undisputed Kingdom? Time will tell, but as we close out TNA here tonight, new Tag Team Champions, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, the Undisputed Kingdom.